morning, friends. My name is Miss Alice. Thank you so much for joining me for story time with the Fond du Lac District Library. This week, the Peoria Riverfront Museum is celebrating Engineering Week. So I was inspired to do a story time that's STEAM theme. So STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Mathematics. So there's a lot of fun that you can have with all of those topics, and we have some fun books all about them and being creative. So we're going to start with our welcome song, Hello Friends, and this uses words in American Sign Language, so we're going to practice all of our words first. So we start with our hand up in the air, palm facing out. Put your fingers together and put your thumb over your palm, and we're going to give a little salute like this. So that's the word for hello. Then the word for friends, we take our pointer fingers and turn them into little hooks, just like that. We hook them together and switch them. So that's the word for friends. And then it's time to say hello. Let's put it all together. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Very good job. All right, we're going to continue with open them, shut them. So I want our hands all warmed up and then way out wide. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, slowly creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Wonderful. Okay, one more finger play. We're going to have our hands way out wide again. I have 10 little fingers, and they all belong to me. I can make them do things. Do you want to see? I can squeeze them up tight. I can open them up wide. I can put them together, and I can make them all hide. I can make them jump high. I can make them jump low. I can fold them up quietly and hold them just so. Fantastic, very good. All right, our first book today is Boxitects. It's written by Kim Smith and read with permission from Clarion Books. So thank you for letting us read this today. All right. Boxitects. Meg was a boxitect. She loved to make things out of boxes. She loved making tiny houses, tall towers, and twisty tunnels. And she had made marvelous things no one had ever seen before. Meg was proud of her work. She could make boxes into anything. Meg's mother was proud too. She thought Meg was brilliant and creative. So Meg's mother sent Meg to Maker School, where she could be even more brilliant and creative. At Maker School, there are blanketeers, spaghetti techs, tin foilers, and egg cartoneers. There was almost any kind of maker you could imagine. But Meg was the class's first boxitect, and that made her feel special. At school, Meg learned all about boxitecture. She learned how to make her structures useful, strong, and beautiful. Meg loved everything about Maker School. Until Simone showed up. Like Meg, Simone was new. She was also brilliant and creative. But worst of all, Simone was a boxitect too. And she was already making things Meg had never dreamed of. In class, Simone would point out ways Meg could make her constructions a little straighter, more wind-resistant, and less boring. So Meg told Simone she should build things that were less bumpy, sturdier, and much prettier. Ooh. The hardest part is always turning pages. On the last day of school, the class's annual maker match was held to see who could make the most amazing thing. There was just one rule. You had to work as a team. But Meg didn't want to work with anyone. And neither did Simone. The blanketeers built with blankets and pillows. The spaghetti techs built with pasta and glue. The bakeologists built with cake and frosting. But the boxitects were not building at all. What do you think they were doing instead? Maybe they were sleeping or playing in the park. Let's find out. They were arguing. I want to make a tree house, Meg said. No, I want to make a ship, Simone insisted. Meg drew a line down the middle of a very large box. I'll take this half, you can have the other. Fine, said Simone. Soon, Meg noticed that her treehouse wasn't as large as Simone's ship, so she made her side taller and more impressive. When Simone noticed that Meg's treehouse was taller than her ship, she made her side higher and more extraordinary. Slowly, Meg and Simone's creation grew bigger and bigger. They both built and built until there wasn't a single box left. And at last, they finished. What is it? Asked a classmate. I've never seen anything like it, said another. The teacher said, it looks like it might. Achoo! What's going to happen? Crash! Well, that's not good at all. Your side was too wobbly, shouted Meg. Your side was too heavy, cried Simone. Oh dear, said the judge. The maker match was not over yet, but most of Meg and Simone's work was ruined. There were only a few parts left that could be saved. If we combine my treehouse with your ship, Meg started, we might be able to make one thing, finished Simone. The boxitects decided to call a truce so they could finish the match. Working as a team, Meg and Simone quickly joined the remaining pieces together until they had created something new. At the end of the maker match, the boxitects hadn't won first place, but they had a different way of making brilliant and creative things, working together. And they each gained a new friend. What should we make next? How about a buoyant bungalow? Or a motorcycle mansion? So that's the end. But one of the cool parts about this book is that there's lots of ideas in the back about things you could do at home, maybe with boxes or with paper, so you could become a boxitect too. So here are instructions on how to build a boxitect castle. So maybe you could do some boxitecting this weekend. The end. That was really good listening, my friends. Okay, so we're going to do a short song before our next book. This song is called Tiny Tim. So we're going to make a turtle with our hands. So first, I need a thumbs up. And then we're going to lay our thumb down on top of our hand, like that. And we take our other hand, and we cup it and wave, and put that down on top of our thumb. And there's our little turtle. All right, so this is Tiny Tim. I have a little turtle, his name is Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. Glug, 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 glug. He ate up all the soap. And now he's home, sick in bed with bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, 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 pop. Very good. Okay, so it's time for our next book. This is Jabari Tries. It's written by Gaia Cornwall. She wrote Jabari Jumps, which is one of my favorite books, so I was really excited to find this one. Jabari Tries is read with permission by Candlewick Press. Alrighty. I'm making a flying machine today, Jabari told his dad. Wow, said his dad. Me, said Nika. My machine will fly all the way across the yard, said Jabari. It'll be easy. I don't need any help. Jabari built an excellent ramp. He put his flying machine at the very top. Whoosh, around up it went, and crash! His machine did not fly. Maybe it's too heavy, said Jabari. Me, said Nika. Not now, Nika, said Jabari. I am concentrating. I need something to make my machine go up. He thought about how inventors have to use their creativity and how engineers and scientists work to solve problems. Jabari gathered up all his tools. He prepared his space. He sketched and planned. I think the ramp has to be big, Jabari said. Really big. After a lot of building and stacking and hammering and sticking, Jabari was ready. Zip, flip, whoosh, round up, smash. Me, said Nika. Nika, don't, you'll break it. You know, I bet Nika would love to help out, said his dad. Jabari looked at Nika. I don't need any help, he said. What if you thought of her more like a partner, said his dad. Lots of great inventors have had partners. Me, said Nika. We'll try it out, said Jabari. Maybe we need more power, Nika, said Jabari. The engineers measured and mixed. Me, said Nika. Jabari handed his partner a stirring tool. Trickle, pour, twist, turn, bubble, pop, fizz, pow! Bash! Nothing is working! His chest felt tight, and his neck felt like a sunburn. Jabari wanted to cry. He took a tiny rest. Hey, said his dad. I see you're really upset. I'm frustrated, said Jabari. It looks like a frustrating problem, said his dad. When I'm frustrated, I gather up all my patience, take a deep breath, and blow away all the mixed feelings inside. And then you try again, said Jabari. And then I try again, said his dad. Jabari gathered up all his patience. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He blew away all his muddy feelings. He felt his body calm down. He felt his brain starting to work better. Nika squeezed his hand. Let's try again, said Jabari. The partners thought and thought together. Me, said Nika. That's it, Nika, said Jabari. Maybe we need better wings. They cut and glued and shaped and tied. Tinker, twist, snap, snip. Nika found the launch spot. Jabari held the flying machine up, pulled back, and whoosh, up, flying! Whee! Said Nika. You did it, said his dad. We did it, said Jabari. It went all the way across the yard. We're great engineers. We, said Nika. And guess what? What? Said his dad. Rocket to Jupiter is next. Me, said Nika. The end. So that's Jabari Tries. Very good listening. All right, so we have another bubble pop song. We're going to sing One Little Red Fish. So we start with one. One little red fish swimming through the water, swimming through the water, swimming through the water. One little red fish swimming through the water, bubble, 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 pop. And what comes after one? So we have one, and then we have two. Two little blue fish swimming through the water, swimming through the water, swimming through the water. Two little blue fish swimming through the water, bubble, 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 pop. So we had one, we had two, and now what number do we have? We have three. So we're going to sing three little yellow fish. Three little yellow fish swimming through the water, swimming through the water, swimming through the water. Three little yellow fish swimming through the water, bubble, 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 pop. Very good job. Okay, it's time for our last book. This is Ned the Knitting Pirate. This is written by Diana Murray, and Leslie Lamley drew all the pictures. This book is read with permission by Roaring Brook Press and Macmillan Publishers. Okay, this one's a lot of fun. Listen to the legend of the crew that sailed the deep. Aboard a tattered pirate ship they called the Rusty Heap. The pirates were a rugged lot, as fierce as they were strong, and as they swabbed the deck one day, they sang this pirate song. We're pirates out sailing the sea, so scruffy and scrappy and happy are we. We're tougher than gristle and barnacle grit. We heave and we hoe and we swab and we knit. Do pirates usually knit? Well, let's see what happens. The whole crew turned and stared at Ned. The ship was deadly quiet. Yar, said Ned, I likes to knit. Ye might too if ye try it. The captain stomped his wooden leg. I won't be hearing that. A scurvy pirate doesn't knit, nor wear a fuzzy hat. They sailed onto an island where the crew began to dig. And when they found a treasure chest, they sang and danced a jig. We're pirates out sailing the sea. We do what we likes and we likes to be free. We ain't scared of nothing, not one little bit. We heave and we hoe and we dig and we knit. Maybe not so much. The crew was all in stitches, but the captain's nerves were frayed. Yars, said Ned, I likes to knit. This hat be custom made. The captain shook his golden hook. I won't be hearing that. A scurvy pirate doesn't knit nor wear a fuzzy hat. The pirates brought the chests aboard and counted each doubloon, then cooked a batch of squid ink soup and sang another tune. We're pirates out sailing the sea, as scary and hairy as any could be. We're grouchy and slouchy, we don't ever quit. We slurp and we burp and we gulp and we knit. The captain got so mad he turned as red as lobster stew. Yar, said Ned, I likes to knit, and that be what I do. The captain stomped and shook his hook. I'll not have knittin' talk. You'd best not knit another stitch, or down the plank you'll walk. So Ned went sadly to his bunk and stowed his hat away. He packed his needles, balls of yarn, and skull trim applique. He folded up his blanket with the Jolly Roger crest and stashed it with the knitted scarves, the mittens, and the rest. That night, Ned heard a mighty splash. A chill raced down his back. The captain yelled, all hands on deck, prepare for an attack! And just as Ned had feared, it was the briny ocean beast who loved to snack on pirate ships, his favorite floating feast. His tentacles were thick with slime, his eyes a ghastly yellow, and cannonballs bounced off his sides as if his skin was jello. The hungry beast ripped through the sail and gobbled down a chunk, while Ned raced back to quarters and dragged up his knitting trunk. The captain called, Avast! This be no time for knitting, Ned! But Ned rolled out the catapult. I've got a plan, he said. Ned's blanket soared into the air and landed with a slap. The beast was oh so cozy, he could not resist a nap. He yawned a great big yawn and swam back down into his den. Another 100 years would pass before he'd wake again. The pirates danced aboard the ship and sang, yo-ho, hooray! 3 cheers for Ned the Knitting Pirate, hero of the day! And how'd the pirates fix the sail? Knit 1, purl 2, repeat. The pirates knitted together till the new sail was complete. The crew aboard the rusty heap went on about their duties while wearing fuzzy hats and scarves and knitted pirate booties. But they were still a rugged lot, as fierce as they were strong, and every time they swabbed the deck, they sang this pirate song. We're pirates out sailing the sea. We do what we likes and we likes to be free. We're tougher than gristle and barnacle grit. We heave and we hoe and we swab and we knit. The end. So that's Ned the Knitting Pirate. All right. So before our last song today, I wanted to tell you about the activity that you can pick up from the library. You can pick it up at the drive-through window or in the library at the children's department. We are making paper plate mazes. So they come with the paper plate, lots of different pipe cleaners to help you create your maze. And then you'll also get a bead and a pom-pom to help navigate through the maze that you create. And you can create as many different mazes as you want with this. And you can decorate the plate if you'd like. All right. So it's time for our last song, I Am Special. I need our pointer fingers at the ready. I am special, I am special. You can see, someone very special, someone very special. That is me, that is me. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me for story time. Tune in next week for story time with Miss Haley. Have a great day.